guys, welcome back to my channel, and actually welcome back to me, to my channel. Yes, it's been a long time since the last time that I uploaded, made a video, or do anything with my YouTube channels. So it's also welcome back to me. Well, a lot of people, or some of the people that I know, they were like asking me, why you're not posting anything on your YouTube channel? What happened? Stuff like that. So I'm not going to answer those questions yet, but no, we can. Well, actually, it's been like almost 6 months that I haven't posted anything on my YouTube channel. So the last video, if I recall correctly, is this one, which is the Halloween edition of the makeup that Jones did for me. Yes, so parang wala pinagkaiba yung Halloween tsaka ano no. It still looks scary. So, well then, that video actually was created like about 2 weeks after I had my surgery, and yeah. So moving forward, so I just had a surgery last October, and apparently I had another one last February 14. Yes, Valentine's Day, I was in the hospital, and again I undergone to a surgery. And yeah, I've been here in Oman for 3 years, and also I had 3 operations also already. The first one is a PNCL, so that's a removal of the kidney stone. The second one is for a cyst, for removal of cyst only, and the third one is also for kidney stone removal. So diba, it's kind of heavy in a way. That's why I needed a rest for a while. Moving forward, everybody now is undergoing with this pandemic, and because of this, I just like to give some takeaways because it's not easy if you are in this situation with the pandemic, and then you're also going through to surgeries, operations, problems, thoughts, whatnot that is happening within you. And of course you feel something different within yourself, so you feel the agony. Well, agony is a severe mental or physical sufferings that happens within anyone. Just imagine, within the last 6 months, I had been in 2 operations. The pandemic is here, lockdown everywhere. It's kind of hard. So but I know it shouldn't be affecting my YouTube channel, but somehow I needed also to distress myself. Distress. Yes. So everybody is going to agony or severe mental and physical sufferings during this time of the pandemic. So it's really hard. I understand from wherever you are. I understand if you can say the pandemic had caused a lot of changes, physically, mentally, financially, in every aspect of the life. It really made changes to everyone, and that is really evident. Some lost their jobs, some people needed to change the way they work, which is something unusual to some. The adjustment has been radical, and then a lot of people were like thinking, what's next? But when I say agony, it's really like a very, very negative word. It's so negative because just the weight of its meaning mental and physical suffering. It's already so heavy. But because I'm a hotelier and I'm a mom, and also a person who would like to share something with you, I would like you to check if we can be able to change the meaning of agony in itself, and let's just give a different meaning into it, especially during this pandemic. So let's start with agony with letter A. So for this time during the pandemic, I started to realize one thing. So that is, I started to realize things, and one of them is to be appreciative. So I appreciate whatever is it coming as of the moment. May it be the change of the schedules, change of workloads, the change the way we do things, and I appreciate the word change in a very different and cool way, you know, because during this pandemic, every minute, every day, there's always a changes. Because during this pandemic, everything has relying on to the numbers of being affected, the number of cases, and a lot of things is being measured from time to time. So decisions varies from time to time as well. So let's appreciate what we have as of the moment. So I understand there are some people who lost their job, but some people was able to appreciate more of their families. Some people had less workload, more time for themselves. Some people went home if they're working abroad, if they're working in the city and they needed to go back to their towns. It's really different from the one that we usually do, but let's try to appreciate what is the benefits out of it. It may help bring you more time to your family, more time to yourself, more time to reflect. So that's one thing. Let's go to G. G is guide. So this is the time during the pandemic where we can be able to guide one another and be guided. So to make the guide word for myself, it's like around 3 things. If you're guiding a person or someone, it's actually you have to think about things. If you're guiding a person, you have to make sure that you're guiding them in an easy way, because pandemic already is such a heavy thing. It's really already a hard thing, and if somebody is just going to push you to do some things that is really hard, or if you're going to try to let other people to try to do something which is hard, it would, instead of helping you out, it could contribute to something else. And yeah, so when we're trying to let's guide one another in a very easy yet effective way. And also when we are guiding some people, let's make sure that we are not forcing them. Let's give them alternatives to guide them into something. Let's say you should, instead of saying you should do this, we could say, you could try this out if this this would be a little bit cooler, and then it would be a better option if we could try to do something. So guiding should be fun, because some people who are guiding during this time, it's sometimes stressing for both parties, the one that you are guiding and the one who is guiding. But yeah, let's try to guide one another to see what we can do during this time. And then let's go for O. O is for optimism. So I know and I understand it's really hard to become optimistic this time. Number one, it's something you feel negative sometimes every day when you wake up. Oh my God, there's this number of cases, and then this happened. Oh, I can't do the things that I usually do. So it's kind of hard to become positive during this time or become optimistic at this time. But still, we need to try to look the brighter side of life as much as we can, because optimism, just a side note, I believe that the last time that I became negative, or I really think negative, was when I did my PCR test and my SARS test. Because here, and I don't know, I've heard back in the Philippines that when you go for an operation, you still need to do PCR testing. So when I did my PCR test, I was really negative, a negative thing. I was like, please negative. Well, kidding aside. So these are the things. The morning, the time that you wake up and you have a new morning, a new strength, those are positive things already. So try to live that moment and be in that moment that there is something to be thankful about this, even though we are in the situation. And then N. N is nail it. I understand. Some people say, what, nail it? I'm not going to be a carpenter and nail something. But the thing is, nail it is for try to learn new things and then try to do it good, or better, it's try to do it the best way that you can, so that in any cases you'll be able to see an outcome out of it. You know, I've been with a lot of people and I've seen them doing a lot of things, and it's really nice when I see people who are nailing what they had tried to do. If you are aware of Jonas Jones, she's nailing her YouTube channel. You also have Blenda's Adventure. She's also nailing her YouTube channel, and also a lot of people who try to do things that they don't usually do. Like there are some people who don't usually cook, but now they are cooking. So, or a lot of people who tried new talent or new skills. So nail it. Do the best that you can. This is like an opportunity for us to learn, to be able to master a new craft, a new piece, and eventually it will be able to benefit from it. You know, I could think a lot of letters for the Y. However, I wanted to have my last or the Y for yes to the Lord. You know, I understand it's very, very hard to understand why the things are happening right now. Why do we have to face pandemic? Why do we need to jumble our ABCs and learn the ECQ, MCQ, and a lot of stuff like that? However, I always believe in what the Bible says. Isaiah 55 verses 8 to 9 says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither all are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." This is like a riddle in me, but it keeps me grounded and always thinking that at the end of the day, at the end of the pandemic, at the end of whatever my tiredness, my longingness to go back home, I understand that I keep on trying to understand that and accept the fact that these things that's happening, it has a purpose. It has a good thing out of it. It may be a dark and a shady clouds today, but tomorrow will always be a new and a brighter day. It may not be soon, it may not be now, but it can be soon. And I always think that if we could work out together, if we could try to really look into something positive and learn how to hold into our faith, things will change. To be honest with you guys, with my KS, with everyone, I was on the bridge of really what do you call this, surrender. But I was like, no, I needed to do. I was like thinking left and right, what should I do, what's the best thing to do it. And I always think that I will not still be here where I am right now. I will not be still in Oman if God has no plan with it, if God has nothing to say with it. If I can plan all for myself and then try to do things on my way. But I remember when I asked God before that I would like to have a job, I told him, Lord, let your will be done. And here I am, looking forward for what he has to do. So by the way, thank you so much for watching, and I would like to make a big shout out there to my family. I remember back on way back on January 11th, it was my birthday, and there were like some people, can you please do shout outs for me, for us. So to my cousins in the Philippines, shout out to all of you. Make a love shout out to everyone. God bless to everyone. Thank you so much. It's been really such a blessing to be here. I know some people would think I'm crazy why I'm talking this way, why I'm trying to open up this topic, because you know it's really hard. It's really hard when you're here. I have 2 kids and I left them and I am missing them. I wanted to be with them during this pandemic, but whenever I try to, things happens, and I always trust in his ways and in his thoughts. And if his plan is to stay a little bit longer, if that longer it's beneficial because I entrusted him with it, I have no worries. I know it's really hard for my kids as well to be growing and also to be apart, especially during this time that that I am here and they're away from me. But I know they are being loved and taken care of by the Lord. And I remember when I was still pregnant with them, I told myself and I prayed with him, whatever it is that I'm going to go through with my motherhood, I surrender it with him already. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. And I hope that whatever agony that you are facing right now, try to remember, there are people who are willing and lovingly looking forward for you also to open up for them. So if you think that you need help, you need guidance, there are people who are there around you. And if you don't have anyone, feel free, drop your message into my to the comments below, and let's talk about it. And then if you have anything that you would like to share and you would like to let us talk about, feel free to put it on the comment down below. Please do like and share, ring that notification bell. I will not say anything, but I hope you all be blessed, and be blessed you always. Thank you so much. It's been a good I'm just so happy, you know. I've been like trying to this is like a Filipino thing, right? You're trying to say goodbye already, but you still have a lot of things to say in your mind, which is kind of funny because this is one of the traditions or one of the characteristic of a Filipino. You are like going to say bye-bye, but it took you like 25 minutes before you're finished. But again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And for those who've been praying for me, for the recovery, for my safety, for everything, thank you so much. God bless you all, and to all, bye.